I'm going to create a look for you today that can be used for all types of occasions. This is a very dramatic yet very wearable eye and a soft lip to complement the eyes. These colors are really beautiful with brown eyes, but also go well with any other eye color. This is a great fall trend that is actually much easier than it looks. Keep watching to see how I created the look. I'm going to start off by applying the Smashbox BB Cream in Light, and I want to keep the foundation looking much more natural and fresh today because I am doing a heavier eye look. Now I love this BB cream because it has a very good coverage while looking natural. So you want to start by applying a few dots towards the center of the face where more coverage is usually needed. And then you can just blend it out with a buffing brush. Make sure to get your ears as well because you want everything matching. And I like to use a buffing brush because it does help blend everything much better. Moving on to concealer, I like to use the Dior Skin Nude Concealer. Now this one has a very good consistency, so it's good for both imperfections on the face as well as under eye darkness. I really like it because it doesn't cake and it doesn't crease under the eyes. It just looks really natural. And it's very good if you have drier skin because it's a hydrating concealer. So I like to use a synthetic brush. I like to apply it with the brush and pat it out. And then I like to take my fingers and blend it out more because the warmth of your fingers will help it blend better and give a better coverage. Moving on to brows, I'm using the Diorshow Brow Styler, and I want to create a bolder brow look today. So to do that, you want to just use short, soft, quick strokes instead of pressing hard or drawing long lines, and that way you're going to get a much more natural look. And if you do want to create a bolder, heavier look on the brows, just do several layers of that and it will turn out really nice without looking fake. And right away you can see the difference between the two brows. The one I filled in still looks like it's a natural brow, but it does have more definition and shape to it. And you can see a huge difference right away. Now for eyeshadow, I'm going to be using a Dior palette, and it's a palette of blues, and I'm using the darkest color, which is a cream base, and it's a navy blue color. So you just want to take a flat brush that's stiff and can deposit a cream product properly, so it should be a synthetic brush. And you're just creating a rough shape to the eye. Just take a blending brush now and blend out all the rough corners or edges so that everything goes very smooth and seamless looking, and that way you have no rough edges. Now I'm going to be taking an indigo kind of color from the palette, and I'm just applying it towards the center area of the eye. You want to make sure not to go up to the crease line because you just want it in the center, and it's just going to create a really nice depth to the look because you have your contoured color from the cream shadow and a bright pop of color on the center of the eye. Now I'm just going to apply a bit of concealer underneath because there is some fallout from darker shadows. So I'm applying really little just to kind of clean up over there. And now I'm just taking a sparkly kind of highlight color that comes in the palette. And again, I'm just applying that to the center of the eye. You want to make sure you're patting it down because if you do just blend it out with your brush everywhere, you're going to, again, create lots of fallout. And this is just a really nice glittery color with nice reflects of blue. And it's just going to make her eyes sparkle really nicely. I'm going to line the eye with a Bobbi Brown gel liner in Denim ink, and it's just a very nice metallic navy blue kind of liner. Now I'm going to wing out the line a little bit, but I'm not creating a thick line because I do want the eyeshadow to stand out, so this is just going to enhance the lash line. I've just curled her lashes with Shu Uemura curlers and applied Dior Iconic mascara to the eyes. I'm now going to apply the NARS pencil liner to the waterline. Now that I've done the eyes, I'm going to go back to the face and apply the YSL Touche Eclat to under the eyes. This is going to give just a really nice boost and brightness to the face, and I want to keep the under eye area as bright as I possibly can because whenever you are using darker colors on the eye, it can reflect under the eye, causing a look of dark circles, which you definitely don't want. So just brighten up as much as you possibly can. And also I like to use this on the highest points of the cheekbones just to create a really nice highlight on the top of the cheekbone, and also that way when you're contouring it will give a really nice contoured effect. So just blend it out as best as you can. I'm now going to contour the face using Smashbox contour palette, and I believe this was a limited edition palette, and I'm using the matte taupe color right at the bottom. If you don't have this palette, you can really use anything that's taupe colored, so you can use an eyeshadow or a blush. Just make sure that it's matte. You can also use Harmony blush from MAC. That's the one I normally use. That one is a great one. So just take an angled brush, and if you suck in your cheeks, you can right away see the cheekbone, and that's where you draw your line. And then I like to take a brush that has no product on it, and it really helps to blend it out that way. So I like to go back and forth between the two brushes. You can contour the cheekbone as well as the temple area. And again, just using the two brushes helps it blend more flawlessly. I also like to go down into the jawline and kind of contour there a bit just to make a more defined look. Now that I've contoured the face, I also like to use this one other little trick. I like to take a blending brush and take that same contour color and just apply a little bit right under the bottom lip, and just make sure that you blend it very well because it has to be almost unnoticeable. And with that, you'll find in a lot of photos, you'll see that your lips look actually much more fuller and powderier because it does create a shadow, which obviously makes your lips appear larger. Now that I'm done with contouring, I'm actually going to add some blush to warm the look up a bit. So I'm going to use the NARS All About Cheeks palette, and I'm going to use the color Orgasm, which is this peachy pink color right here. And I'm going to go slightly above the contour line and then blend that blush and the contour line together, and this is just going to warm the look up a bit. I wouldn't apply it to the apples of the cheeks because it will take away from that contoured look. Now I'm going to be doing some highlighting on the highest point of the cheek as well as the brow bone and the cupid's bow. This palette was limited edition, but you can really use anything. For the lips, we're going to keep it very simple and neutral, and I'm just going to use a gloss with some nice color to it. So this is the Buxom White Russian Gloss, and it's a very nude pink. So just take a brush or use the wand that you have and apply it to the center of the lips and blend it out nicely. This is the finished look. It's a nice navy smoky eye with a neutral lip. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching.